Alright guys, welcome back to another Donkey TV video. Today we'll be doing a What's in My Tackle Bag. This is a Mike Iaconelli series Flambeau tackle bag. This is my favorite tackle bag I've ever had. I would highly recommend you go pick one up. So we'll be starting from the sides and working our way in. So from this side is where I keep all my tools, like my snips, a mini multi-tool, and my scale. Now this is my side where I keep my terminal tackle. I hardly have any, so don't roast me in the comments too bad about these. And then I also keep a flashlight. Now on to the big compartment in the center. This houses 4 3500 size boxes. We'll be starting out right now with my top waters and then going all the way through. So this is my top water box. This is where I keep all my top waters. My favorite top water is a river to sea woperploper. This catches great fish. It seems that all the fish, no matter where they are in the lake or the pond, it just draws them in when it hears the sound of this tail plopping in the water. That's it for the top water box. Onto the soft plastics that I use every single day. So on the soft plastics, I use a lot of soft plastic swim baits and a lot of soft plastic worms. So the bottom is where I keep all of my finesse worms, like these gambler trick worms. Those are my favorite trick worms, and Senkos. And then the second is what I keep for punching and flipping. I keep Rage Crawls by Strike King in there at all times. These are the best flipping baits. I keep ribbon tail worms in there because those are good too. Here I have Gary Yamamoto Zekos. These are my favorite chatterbait trailers. And then I have Zoom Super Flukes. I use these all the time to catch those finicky bass when they won't bite anything else. These are my favorite bait ever. These are called Gambler Big Easies in Florida 5.0. I highly recommend them. You definitely need to go check them out if you haven't already. This boot tail kicks up so much water. I just catch so many great fish on these. And I want you guys to catch great fish too. So go pick yourself up some Gambler Big Easies. Now on to my crankbait and clear water swim bait box. This is probably the box that I use the most besides the soft plastics. Right here are my deep cranks. Right here are my shallow cranks, square bills, and mod depth. Right here is where I keep a couple different styles of hard body swim baits and a couple soft bodies. Right here is where I keep a little bag of swim baits, smaller size. Again, another Big Easy by Gambler and melon shad. So now this is my favorite deep crankbait. I use this so much. I use it in the Butler chain. It works very well on the humps in the bottom of the lake. Now for my mod depths. My favorite mod depth is this live target crankbait. It is so great for smallmouth when we go up to Lake George in New York. And now on to my clear water swim baits. This is a live target coppers swim bait. This is a really nice little swim bait for when those bass are super finicky and won't bite anything big. This is same thing, live target coppers, but this is a gizzard shad. I use this when the water is a little bit warmer and the bass will bite bigger baits. But this is my favorite swim bait that I have. This is a segmented body, wooden, custom painted bluegill swim bait. This is a super good bait. I use it whenever I can Love this bait. That's it for my cranks and clear water swim baits. Final box. This box I use the least because I don't really like using these slower tactics. I'm more a power fisherman. So here are my jigs, spinner baits, and spoons. Not in much of an order, besides I keep one of almost every style of jig. I keep one Strike King swinging football head jig. These are really good. Keep one stand-up head jig. These catch some fish for Florida. But the only jig that I use a lot is this big flipping jig when I'm going for those big bass. Again, Gambler Big Easy swim bait on the back, best swim bait around. And then I keep tiny, tiny, tiny little finesse jigs. I catch smallmouth bass. I've even caught bluegill on these. I even keep hair jigs in there. These are super good when the water gets really cold. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for watching Donkey TV. Bye.